my dad gave me. Gotta destroy the Andromache for stealing my husband. I'm glad I have the upper hand on her.
What a day this is. Only she could come up with something so stupid. My position is so low that my words have no worth. What could I possibly have over your husband, Hermione? Is it my wealth? My good young looks? The fact that I have friends? Even if you don't have any children, what are the chances that my son could be in power? Oh, I see your problem. The people of this nation still like me, and you can't find favor between them. No wonder your husband doesn't like you. You can't even get his people to like you. Imagine if you had married a man from Thrace, where they have so many wives per man.
How dare you?
Please, you're too young to understand a real relationship.
I am a full-grown woman. I know what I'm talking about.
You just can't hide your jealousy today, can you?
You know what? Every woman puts her jealousy first.
Maybe for stories happy.
Well, you're clever. It's a shame you're gonna die.
Do you not see Thetis over there?
You're hiding in Theseus' shrine, but she doesn't even like you. You killed Achilles.
I didn't kill him. That was your mother's fault.
Oh my god! Are you trying to make me feel worse?
Fine, I'll be quiet.
What I came here for?
Nah, you could be smarter on your own if you can try.
Are you ever going to leave this temple?
Not if you don't promise me my life. And remember, the gods are watching you.
You know what? Shut up! I'm gonna stab you. Right here. Right now!
Just try anything, remember. Anything and the gods are watching.
You barbarian creature! How dare you stand up to death? You know what? I have a better plan. Just wait. Just wait. You'll see.
It's so strange. That same god that created cures for poisons couldn't think of a cure for women's venom. It's far worse than any poison out there.
Ha ha! I have your son. He thought he could run away. Silly, silly boy. I'll give you a choice. You either leave now, or I'll kill your son. And what kind of mother would you be for that to happen?
You started damn more because you can eat hell in your bed. But let's talk like two civilized humans now. Let's say that you killed me. The public will hate both you and your daughter for the action. But let's say I escaped. Would you really kill my son? He would die a hero, and your daughter would be left a widow for the rest of her days. Would you really leave her to such a fate?
You will remember this moment eternally. I am only helping Hermione because she has lost the love of her husband. I'll keep power over Neoptolemus' slaves. Now I ask again, do you stay, or does your son get killed?
How dare you speak to me like a sack of potatoes? You know, it sucks to be a woman. Neoptolemus forced me to be his concubine, but he suffers no punishment. But me? You're making my life miserable. Son, I won't let them take you. Just tell your father everything. Tell him everything that's happened.
Seize the woman! Hold her tight, for she won't want to hear this story. I only threaten your son's life to get you to leave the temple, stupid. I will leave it to my daughter to decide the fate of your son. Now get into the house, and learn to keep your tongue. Remember, you're no longer free. You are a slave to our family.
Trick me.
You know I did.
Are you gonna kill my son too?
I won't, but my daughter will decide its fate.
You crazy Spartans, you're bloodlust! Hope Hades eternally damns you!
Look at my hands. They're so tightly bound, they're bleeding. Oh, Mom, it's okay. You just need to forget it. It's over.
Ah! You two will embark on a lovely trip to the underworld. I will send you there myself, for my daughter Hermione asked me to do this. I can't have you cause her any more pain, can I?
Oh, Mom, what do I do? Get on your knees, son! Spare me! Oh, can't you see I'm crying? Please, help me.
Why should I help you? I help my friends, but you aren't my friend. It would cost me too much to help.
What is happening? Am I allowed? What are you doing? Why are you so stupid? You have to help this woman. What's happening, dear?
You're trying to kill me, but why should I tell you anything? I said for you so many times, and you only come now. Besides, everyone knows everything now.
Oh God, somebody free her.
I'm in charge of her.
Excuse me, you don't have a say in my house.
She is my captive. I took her from Troy.
I will cut your head straight off.
Don't touch me, boy. Don't even take another step.
Man, I mean, you can even hold on to your woman. She chose to run away with a Trojan prince. How dare you even test a woman's virtue if you can't handle it yourself? And when your Helen left you, you didn't go take it out on Paris and try to destroy him. You had to bring an entire land down. You could have let them be and found another woman, but you chose to start a 10-year war, and only you came out unscathed. At the moment you found Helen, you merely dropped your sword and ran to shower her in kisses. You pathetic man. Leave your daughter far from here, you worthless swine.
How can you call old men wise? You are one yourself, and you yourself use filthy language against me over a barbarian woman, rather than banish her as she deserves.
You hear all that, but you hide behind the accomplishments of your army. Get away from me right now. I have to help this poor woman. I will take care of matters myself.
Oh, whatever. You take care of things yourself, you old man. I have to go help with my war in Sparta.
Thank you, Peleus, for all your help. I just hope that we're not captured again on the roads.
Don't even say that. Only a coward would say that. We'll be fine.
Too much has happened today. Ronnie's absolutely distressed with what she's done. I swear to God, I can't watch her trying to kill herself anymore. It's driving me nuts.
I feel so sad about what I did to Andromache. I should just kill myself. Why did you do that?
I don't need you killing yourself.
But now no one likes me. My husband hates me.
To be honest, I think you're just faking your terror. You know perfectly well your husband will never listen to Andromache, and why would he give up someone as beautiful as you for a wench like her? Get it together, honey.
Where's Hermione? Is she okay?
Thank God you're here. Please help me.
Is this really you? Stop humiliating yourself. Oh God. What's wrong?
Everything is wrong.
But what could be afflicting you? You have no kids, unless your honor has been tested.
That's exactly it. My honor. It's gone. It's weak for another woman.
Who has he set his eyes on?
That girl, Andromache.
Wow, it's really evil to even consider a second wife. So let me guess. You made a plan to eliminate her.
Yeah, her and her son.
And did that plan succeed, or did someone save their worthless lives?
Well, old Peleus saved them. He pitied the weaker side once again.
So who else played a hand in this murder?
When my father came, Menelaus, but then he left because he's ashamed of me.
So now you're afraid of your husband?
You've guessed again. He has every right to kill me. I have absolutely no defense. Just send me as far away as possible. Or send me back to my father, because everyone in Pythia now despises me. If my lord returns, he will have no pity for me. Perhaps someone will come to my defense and say that I was led astray by an evil woman. That will never be enough support. I have everything I could ever want. Jealousy, God.
The man who taught men to listen to both sides of the story was beyond wise. Until now, even though I knew there were huge arguments in this household, still waited to watch whether you would go through and attempt anything to Andromache. It's not really your message that convinced me to come, but rather the proposition that I might be able to take you away from here as my own. You were almost mine after all, until your father married you off right before we could wed. I forgave your father once Neoptolemus returned from his destruction mission on Troy, but tried to convince your husband to free you. But he simply laughed at me and teased me about my mother's murder. I left you home then, and could not find comfort, that is, until I discovered that I had another chance at you. Now that your life will be completely changed, and you are helpless, I will save you, and bring you back to your father in hopes of winning his favor again.
Well, my marriage isn't my decision, it's my father's. Please, just take me away before my husband comes back and tell me this.
You don't have to worry about Peleus. Besides, no one will be able to connect the murder back to you. Now come, let us go.
This rumor that I've heard that Hermione's running away. What's she afraid of? Oh my god.
Brilliant. I'm so sorry to be one to tell you this, but your grandson's dead.
May the gods help us!
Let me just tell you what happened. Neoptolemus, he walked over to the shrine of Phoebus, and a man came in telling everybody that he was there to steal the riches of the temple. And we as innocent bystanders could do absolutely nothing. They asked him why he came and what he was going to offer the gods, and he simply said that he came to see why Achilles was dead. So, the guards came from behind their hiding places, and they grabbed Neoptolemus, and they started stabbing him and stabbing and stabbing. And then other people ran to the temple, and instead of helping the poor man, they just started throwing rocks. Like that. Well, he eventually died. He tried fighting back. He stole one of the guards' swords, but it was no avail. Someone got him right there, and off he went into the other world. I'm sorry, Peleus.
You're dead inside.
I'm sorry, Peleus. I honestly don't know what to say anymore, but I give you my deepest condolences.
Woe is me. I am undone. The city of Thessaly is gone. There's no one to take the throne rightfully. Who can I look to for comfort? I miss the comfort Theaetetus brought me. Marriage sucks. I lost my home. I lost my city for it. I have lost my child over it. Hermione should have been struck with grief earlier. I am absolutely wretched. I cannot get out of this misery. My son has left me old and alone with his death. Phoebus has robbed me of both my kids. I must live with the pain until the day I die. My hope is gone, and there is nothing left to brag about. My city is gone. Theaetetus, you shall see me in the dust, completely and irreparably destroyed. What am I seeing?
Oh, Peleus, now that our days of marriage have passed, Thetis has come. I am here to beg you to stop grieving quite so much. I have suffered as well. We have both lost our child of love and war, our beloved Achilles. And now for why I have come. Take the body of our grandson and bury his body at the Pythian altar. From this day forward, we shall live in the halls of Nereus together. We will see our son Achilles together on his island home. But first, we must carry the body to Delphi's town and bury it there. We will mourn with a corps of 50 Nereids escort us, for we must fulfill the prophecies of fate for the pleasure of Zeus. We must stop mourning the dead, for death is simply a debt we all must pay.
My queen, my wife, born of Nereus, I hail you. I shall stop grieving just for you, my goddess, and when I bury the body, I will go to the place where we met. Every man from this point forward will only choose the noblest woman, and will never fall in love with the worthless women. That is our future, and everyone's future.